puppies are now 6 weeks old, and this is puppy number 1, and yesterday he was actually 7.5 pounds. This afternoon we've been to the vets and they've had their first jab. This is about the darkest puppy we've got, who's got a nice lay of shoulder, he's got a good depth of chest and nicely balanced. He's a bit sleepy, but it's easier for him to stand. And he doesn't want to sit. There's a clever boy. And as we can see, he's got lovely pigment, nice eyes. He's not really owling, so I think he'll stay dark. And I think he's just got all his pigment, just about a tiny bit not filled in on his lips. So that's our puppy number 1. And as you can see, he's got one of the biggest white triangles, and he's got all his doggy bits, and there's him standing as a nice show boy. In fact, he's standing better that way, and quite a thick coat. So that's our puppy number 1. Thank you.
Okay,
just try that. Oh, now standing, well, trying to stand the other way, but he's now waking up and he is doing a matty. You be the toad, no, leave him. This is puppy number 2, and he was weighing at 7 3/4 ounces yesterday, and again nicely balanced. His wide doesn't fall quite as much, it's more to his non-show side. Again, we've got nice shoulders and perhaps not exactly as much neck as the first boy, but all nice and chunky. Lovely pigment, and again he's staying quite dark and he's not showing any signs of owling, and got lovely coloured eyes, really dark blue eyes, and pigment is all complete on that side and all complete on that side. And I think he had a tiny, he's got some pigment on his roof of his mouth as well, and he's going to give me some kisses. Mwah! And we stand and show our big white collar on this side. Oh dear. Stand up. Oh, we're a bit sleepy still. Come on. We're being awkward. Yes, you are. Come on. And stand. Stand nicely. Oh, that's better. There's a clever boy. Now put your paw down. Put your paw down. Stop being silly. That doesn't look very good at all. Oh, come on. Doesn't want to stand. Come on anyway. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Puppy stand. Oh, that's better. There. Oh, there's a show boy again. Again, really, don't think his coat is absolutely as thick as number 1, but he's got a very nice coat. That's a clever boy. Well done. This is puppy number 3. He's got the nice diamond on the back of his neck, but not as much white. Nice reach of neck. Again, lovely shoulders. Whoops, he's sinking, that's better. And again, the good lovely depth of chest. Very nicely balanced and quite even. And if we turn him round, he was the one that at birth I wasn't sure whether he was a black or a brown. And he weighed 7 3/4 pounds, so we're all quite similar. Just a tiny speck of pigment not quite finished there, and a tiny set there. But again, the lovely dark eyes, and I think he will also be staying quite dark. There we are, and we stand you the other way. So we've got very similar even markings. Oh, how's that? Hey? Hey, oh, steady. That's a clever boy. And still, what a good showman. There. That's very good boy. Well done. This is puppy number 5, the 4th of the boys. All the browns which we've seen so far our boys. And he's a little bit heavier. As of yesterday, he was 8.5 pounds. He's been eating too much dinner. He's zoomed ahead for now, but again, we've got a nice balance. We've got good length, and we've got a really nice neck on him. There's a clever one. He's got a little bit of a zigzag on his neck, and he's got more white on his show side. There's a clever lad. There. Nearly full front white legs. And again, if we look at his pigment, that's all filled in on that side, and it's all filled in on that side. Again, he might be owling slightly, just a tiny bit, but again, it's quite a dark boy. There, we stand you the other way, on your non-show side. At the moment, we're standing them up when they've been asleep, so he is not trying to run off the table. There we go. That's a very clever boy. We can see your profile again. That's so clever. There's a good boy. Look at the camera and smile at it. There. Good boy, I'm finished. This is puppy number 7. He's going to be called Oscar. He's come out to be filmed, but he thinks he should go back to sleep. So we'll see if we can wake him up. Come on there, baby. 1, 2, 3. Be show boy. Oh dear, it's such a hard life being a puppy. Oh, because I can't stand. I think he was also about 8.5 pounds. He doesn't want to stand up, bless it. Oh, there we go. Here we go. We're being a show boy. That's really clever. He is slightly lighter of the 5 boys, and but he's still a very, very nice colour of brown, and he's got a lovely hand, but he is starting to lighten slightly, and he doesn't really want to open his eyes because he might have to wake up if he does that. And so he's sinking into the sunset. Now he says he's still asleep. Tiny little bit of pigment missing, but it's all pretty filled in, and that's all filled in that side. And if we try and turn him round, we might get him to stand. And he is chunky. He is our little chunky monkey. There we are. He sleeps standing because he would rather not wake up. There's a very good boy, and he's got a nice coat as well. There's a good boy, little tunty. Now, whoops, this is puppy number 6, who is one of the girls, and she's the larger of the 2 girls. She weighed in at 8 pounds yesterday, and she's a bit tired at the moment, doesn't seem to want to stand properly. Oh, she's there. We're sinking. We're not standing at all, are we, hey? Oh, let's try again. There. Okay, this is the larger of the 2 slate girls. She weighed in yesterday. She's falling asleep at 8 pounds. Really nice lay of shoulder, good upper arm, good neck, a nice depth of chest. She has a slightly plainer face, but has slightly more length in her body. Big white collar, but very plainish face, but she'll have a little bit of white there. Very, very dark eyes, and absolutely black pigment everywhere. And there. And I think if we look on the roof of her mouth, she's got all specks on the roof of her mouth. And we'll try and stand you this way. See if we can stand you a bit better if you've woken up now. That looks better. There, whoops. There we go. That's a really nice girl. That's much better. We've woken up now and we're standing and showing off our neck. And very nicely balanced. That's very clever, girl. Well done. Here we have the other slate girl. She's not quite as big than the other. She was weighing in at 6.5 pounds yesterday. but again she's still got a really lovely depth of chest, and she's got the nice lay of shoulder, good upper arm, and she has got a neck hiding under this white collar, but she's a bit tired. There we go, she's standing better. If we look at her very, very pretty face, but she's the thuggy. She beats the boys up and she's in charge, but look at that absolutely gorgeous face. Just fractionally lightening around her eyes, so she might end up slightly lighter than her sister. Tiny bit of pigment to fill in, but none that side, so we're doing pretty well. And that's a very good girl. And we look that side, again we've got a nicely balanced collar, and hopefully going to stand as a showgirl. That's very clever, girl, well done. That's really nice. So this is the, she was puppy number 4 when she was born. That's very clever, girl, well done. Yeah. Probably if you walk ahead of him, Paige. Call him. You've probably got to go slower, Paige, because he's just running. No, he's running. Well, that's nice, yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, you get
yeah, that. Bit faster, he could do with going.
You haven't woken up yet. Yes, come on then. I think he's gonna go toilet.
Oh yes, that's very nice. This is puppy number 3, who has now woken up and is actually showing some very nice movement. No, he's had enough. He says, I've done that. And this is puppy number 5. Isn't going in straight lines. Now, this puppy number 5, going slightly slower. Oh, we're having a nice little trot now. She's all very nice, got a bit of a happy tail, but he's still quite tight. And we're trying again, but we're doing slow. Oh, that's nice. That is very nice. Nice little trot. You can hear the mower, but he's carrying on. Heard the mower. Oh yes, that is very nice. Thank you, puppy number 5. Wow, that is really clever.